Alright, hi. Welcome to a brand new video of the Target Individual program, the Target Individual Experience. So earlier today, I was on my way, I'm here by Pam, and I met this guy that I used to know a long time ago. We used to work out together, stuff like that in the 90s, go to the gym, work out and stuff, and in the early 2000s. And we're at the bus stop talking. I know they stage these things, but I wanted to see, what it is that he was going to do. And we're having a conversation, we're talking, what have you, and he kept grabbing his crotch and stuff like that. And I was gonna say to him, why you keep grabbing your crotch in front of me, bro? And he's like, oh, man, it's a long time I haven't seen my boys. I say, first of all, I'm not a boy, all right? Okay, he's like, well, you know what I mean. I was like, no, I'm not a boy. You understand? And I'm a grown man. Okay, but this is how they use these people, your own people, manipulate them, trying to call you boy and this and that and such and such. No, no, no. He's not a boy. He's a grown man, and I'm not gonna refer to him as a boy. Okay, because again, this is our indoctrination with white supremacy within our minds, that we turn around and we call each other boys. Okay, even when you're grown men. All right, and like I said, we as black people, we're the only group of black men that do that. Even when you're 40 years old, 50 years old, 60 years old, you're still referring to each other as boys. Okay, so I took his number, and but I know they tell him a lot of shit, a lot of lies, and I'm gonna call him and let him know exactly what's going on, because you see, the one thing that they don't want is for others to know the truth. Okay, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm on offense. Instead of being playing defense, I'm playing offense. Okay, and you play offense with the truth. You tell people the truth, let them understand what's going on, what have been done, what's continued to be done, not just to me but to many other people. You understand? And this is why, like I said, they don't never give you, when people go around spreading rumors about you, but they don't give you a chance to defend yourself. Okay, you gotta think twice about that, right? You gotta think about it, right? If somebody come to me with something about somebody, but don't give the other person an opportunity to defend themselves, then I'm saying to myself, what is your motive here? Okay, what's at play, right? And we know this has been done in many different countries, such as Germany with the Consensual program, here in the United States in the past, Quinter Pro, and all these other things. And we tend to not want to believe these things happen, even though they have happened, and we see it and we read about it. Okay, but again, that's our condition, it's our programming. Okay, so then he starts talking about, oh, all of a sudden his daughter calls him. See, because this is what they do, right? They know how to play upon our emotions, our attachment to our kids, our sons, our daughters, our husband, wives, boyfriend, girlfriends. They know how to use that manipulation of our emotions. Okay, and so he calls, and he's like, oh, my daughter called and such and such, right? Because again, trying to, because again, they're trying to insinuate and trying to accuse without any proof or evidence, right? Knowing what they have done, okay, knowing that it didn't work, but they still have to do these things and perpetuate these labels, because again, this is what they do. This is how they can demonize and manipulate people to turn people against somebody, or to turn people against each other. They're masters of manipulation. So this is what I'm trying to tell people and try to educate people about. Okay, and this is why they continue, and they hate me, because again, for speaking the truth. Because you see, the one thing these white supremacists, these Machiavellian type, dark triad type personality type, don't like. Okay, they don't like when the spotlight is turned on them. See, they like to put the spotlight on you, me, and everybody else. Okay, knowing that they've manipulated the laboratory, and this society is a laboratory for them. Okay, they manipulated the laboratory, they manipulated the subjects, they've done all sorts of put in place all sorts of tactics, groups, people, to aid in their deception, and to aid in their takedown of individuals, of groups of people. So again, this is nothing new. But what it is that they haven't met yet is somebody like me, right? That who understand exactly what they have done, okay? Who've learned exactly what type of programming they have done, what it is they continue to do, and is speaking out about it, regardless of the cost, regardless of the threats, the destruction of, having my kids, especially my oldest, not speak to me for whatever reason because it's his mom. It's all lies, and using women, okay, using women against men, and then having those women blame us men, okay. And what do? They give them nice cushy jobs with nice pay, right? Meanwhile, for us as men, and particularly us as black men, right, we don't get those opportunities. So now our women now think that they're better than us, that they're more successful than us. But what they don't understand is that how they use them to use them against us. Guess what? They'll do the same thing to your sons and your daughters. Okay? So I just want you guys to think about that, because this is something that we fundamentally do not understand, and we continue to be manipulated and used in many ways. And like I said, we can't see our way out of it, because again, the technology that they've developed and created is so powerful, with the indoctrination of the mind, with the brainwashing of our minds, that we cannot see straight. Like I did a YouTube live, and I'm going to post the video because I did a recording of it too, okay, with the truth. And this is what we refuse to look at. We look to religion because of the lies. It makes us feel good, and it keeps us in check, right? It keeps us in check. So we have to break out of that, right? Believe in yourself, understand this system, understand the manipulators of this system, what it is that they're trying to do, what it is that they have done and continue to do. And the one thing that they don't want is for us to unite as people, not just as black people, but as people, as human beings, against them. Okay? This is why they destroy the lives of whistleblower. Anybody that speaks the truth, they destroy their lives. Okay? But that will not silence us. That will not deter us from speaking the truth, so that people can understand what's going on, so that the next generation don't go through what we go through. Okay? And this is how we have to look at it. All right? So I'll see you guys in the next video.